What's up, guys? This is Josh Winton again with another video with Discreet Restoration. I am standing out here in the Shadowwood community in Coral Springs. I'm at a local home here, taking a look at a complaint that a client had when it comes to high relative humidity that they have been experiencing inside of their home, a little bit of discomfort. Basically, you know, you've still got that cold feeling, but it's kind of a cold, damp feeling. So upon my inspection of this home, was walking through, noticed that they've got some of these older windows. And for those of you that don't know about these older jalousie, sometimes called louvered windows, the issues that you run into, and I'll try to take you in close here, is you can see sometimes you'll get these gaps, right? These gaps, and this isn't anything typically other than age. And what tends to happen is just as you crank and crank and crank the windows over the years, the mechanisms start to get weak. You have some of the metal joints and components that just kind of, you know, at the end of the day, it's a well-oiled machine when it's first built. And as the years progress, the parts and the components start to go bad, right? So the options that you have when you're dealing with windows like these, which are very common, there's a lot of older homes in the Coral Springs and even the Plantation area where when you start to have these windows that start to go bad, the options that you then have are to either replace the components, which are the mechanisms, the cranks, the louvers, everything that's involved there, or you can opt for simply upgrading the windows. So one thing to consider is when you've got an older home like this, where you've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 windows alone in the front of the house, you're not talking about a cheap endeavor. So the cost of upgrading the windows can be plentiful, unfortunately, but the benefits that you can see from it right off the bat is you're going to see not only a better insulating factor in that the newer glass pane windows, sometimes they're double wall, sometimes they have an actual air insulator in between them, but the immediate benefits from the insulating factor are just fantastic. On top of that, once you get away from the old jalousie system here, now you're gonna actually have a better seal. So even if it was the exact same window, you're not gonna have these gaps that you would otherwise have develop over the years. So you're not gonna have those areas where you can have that warm, muggy, I mean, we're here in South Florida, right? So just that constant day-to-day air, that's not what you want inside your house. Even though a correct operating HVAC or AC system should be doing its job, by removing that added moisture, why would you want to add a ton more moisture coming in through all of these things? So one thing to consider if you've got an older home and you're trying to get to the root of the issue and where is this humidity coming from, I mean, of course, you can call my company or you can call any other company, or you could just do a walk around your house, you know, just, you know, going on to the next window, looking around, hey, I've got some old windows here. These seem to have a pretty good seal. Great, let's rule that one out. But then again, you walk right over to this window over here, and this is immediately going to tell you, especially when it's the heart of summer and you've got that dead heat barreling down on the area, you're gonna put your hand on the inside of the window and you're gonna be able to feel that. Assuming that you've got some nice, cool, conditioned air going on in your house, that warm South Florida humid air should stand out like a sore thumb. And the real reason we want to prevent that excess moisture or relative humidity from going high in your home, yes, it's for comfort. Comfort is a huge factor when it comes to, again, living comfortably in your house, but mold prevention, right? Mold prevention is going to keep you from ever having to undergo the utilization of a company like ours for mold remediation services. Some call it mold removal, mold mitigation, mold abatement. It's all the same. It's all the same words. But what we're trying to do is educate the South Florida community, Coral Springs, Plantation, I mean, you name it. It doesn't really matter what city you're in. The factors are all the same. If you live in South Florida and you've got these older jalousie windows, you're prone to the relative humidity getting in your house from the outside. So what you can do is you can give a company like us a call. We can come out, we can take a look for you above and beyond you actually walking through the house yourself and checking it out. We're happy to come out. You can give us a call anytime. Again, our company is Discreet Restoration. You can reach us toll free at 888-405-2923. You can also reach us on the web at discreetrestoration.com. And if you hang tight for just a second here, we'll post it up on the screen and you can jot those details down. Other than that, hope you guys stay comfortable, and till the next time.